What's up, you guys? This is Los and Anthony. We do not have Heath today because Heath is in Napa drinking wine. Where we wish we were. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Carlos? Yeah, Heath is on assignment tonight. He's looking for the next big story, I think, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. No. He's over there drinking wine, getting massages. Having that gourmet food. He's living the big life over there,
No, he ain't.
dude. Don't tell no one.
No.
What's
He's,
up?
what's up, Carlos?
Not
How
nothing
are you?
much. Nothing much, man. I've been okay. It's been kind of busy, man. I got a new internet today, so I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, I've been just hanging out at the house and stuff. This weekend's kind of crazy. I got a funeral, another funeral. I have two funerals next week, and got my father-in-law's birthday, which is gonna go over there, have a little barbecue, and that's about it, man. Tonight I'll probably just chill, man. What are you up to?
Well, first off, I'm sorry for the loss that you have experienced lately.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I know you just lost your grandmother. So,
Yes. She was 95 years old. She lived a long life, and I've been just telling people that her legacy is represented well by her family. So her legacy will live on, and we're just gonna remember her and the good times that we had with her.
right. That's all you can do now, man. And but yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, man.
Yeah,
Sincerely.
man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. So what do you
But
what?
for me, dude, like
Yeah,
I've just been busy rehearsing,
that's
busy working.
now. That's right. You guys have a big show coming up on July the 4th, right? Independence Day.
Yeah, it's gonna be our first show in almost exactly a year. Like I think the last time we played was the end of July for Yayo's birthday last year
Wow.
out at the ranch.
So an entire year has passed since you guys have hit the stage. Are you guys a little bit nervous to, be returning to the stage?
I'm hella nervous, dude. I'm scared. I don't even know I remember how to play in front of people. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, oh, this is gonna be weird, dude, because we've literally only been playing in front of us five, the dog, the cat,
Yeah.
my girlfriend, the
Q.
kid. You know, like
Yeah.
it, maybe here and there we had a person come over. I mean, you could come over, but
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's gonna be a little nerve wracking.
Yeah. But you guys have been practicing like crazy, right? Tell us a little bit about your practicing.
We've been practicing like crazy, but seriously, dude, we haven't touched any of like our old songs
Mm-hmm.
since the last show we played last year. So we literally just started rehearsing them this past weekend,
Wow.
and so they've been rough,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Just a little, huh?
But in fairness, we haven't even been rehearsing the new songs until just recently too, because we've just been writing, dude. So we've been so focused on writing and writing and writing and writing
Mm-hmm.
that we've just we put everything on the back burner, dude. We were just like, we're gonna write, and then we got asked to do this, and we're like, oh crap, like so.
Yeah.
This last weekend, we just got to rehearsing the songs. We have 8 more rehearsals, and they'll be tight. They'll be tight as hell
Yeah. So I mean,
by the 4th of July.
you guys have some time to rehearse, and by then
Yeah.
everything should be tightened up, right? So what can everybody expect for the show on July the 4th? Are they going to hear new? Are they going to hear old? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
They're gonna hear new. They're gonna hear old. They're gonna hear probably some covers.
Mm-hmm.
We are taking some of our old songs and adding some flavor to them.
Yeah.
Making them sound like our new stuff. You know, like kind of trying to change them up a little bit, and you know,
Well, I mean, Yayo's a new member too, right? I mean, that's new this year. Well, not necessarily new, but all of the old school Malcontent songs did not have that second guitar, that Yayo guitar. Should Is
Hmm.
that something that you guys are going to incorporate into the old stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, the first few shows that we ever played with Yayo were great. Like the guitar sounded huge because he was pretty much mimicking what I was doing.
Yeah,
Um, but it just seems kind of redundant to have him doing the same thing, even if they are old songs, even if they are recorded in a certain way. Um, there are songs, so we kind of reserve the right to do whatever the hell we want with them, and like, so yeah, we're gonna change. We're gonna incorporate some of what Yayo does on our new stuff in with the old stuff, and I'm excited. Like, I'm really excited about it.
that's
It adds new life to the new stuff.
so that's awesome. So it's July the 4th, right? Is there a cover charge? Can anybody come?
Man, all of Vacaville can come.
Yeah,
it,
everybody, huh?
it, on your way to the overpriced beer stand
Yeah.
in Andrews Park,
Yeah,
um,
even
you
country
can come.
fans are, even country fans can come out and enjoy a little bit of music
Yeah,
and all
well,
that.
One Sharp Mind's going to be playing. They're a great reggae rock band, I believe. I hope I'm not getting that wrong.
Yeah,
Um, they're a great band. They're super talented, super talented. And
yeah.
then we got, local Vacaville legend,
Who?
Jim Rowdy.
Jim? Who's Jim Rowdy? I'm playing. I'm playing. No, I know
Like,
Jim Rowdy. Everybody knows Jim Rowdy, so that's
everybody
cool.
knows Jim Rowdy.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was playing anymore. But that's kind
Well,
of
we ran into him at the bar a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dude, come on, just come out and do a few songs, dude. Get up there, fucking. One of our first shows ever in Vacaville.
yeah.
I believe we opened for Jim Rowdy,
Oh yeah.
and that was back in '99. Well, no, excuse me, '97,
Yeah.
or yeah, like '97, '98, and we opened for Jim Rowdy. So I'm excited to get his ass on stage in front of people, dude, because
Yeah.
Rowdy's a great performer, man. He's
Like you said, man, he's a local legend, and it's good. It's gonna be a good show. Yeah, I haven't heard of the what is it, Overmind or One Track
One
Mind?
Sharp Mind.
One Sharp Mind. I haven't heard of One
Yeah.
Sharp Mind, but I'm sure they're going to be awesome. Then of course you guys and Jim Rowdy's going to be there. Should make for a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Especially it's like it's going to be a kind of like a block party from what I know of it, right?
Yeah. Well, you had, other bands, Akadaka and Strange Brew, play last weekend for Memorial Day,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same place, and they had uh, what's the dunk tank?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and like Tony's got his whole setup where he's cool with the neighbors. He talks to them. They actually like let him use their front yard, so he can set up in their front yard as well. People can set up, So yeah, dude, it's exciting because it's gonna be like things are opening back up, dude. Like, and we get to play in front of people, man. It's like,
oh,
yeah, I can't wait.
absolutely. And you guys, this is going to be a big show, and trust me, guys, we're going to put all of the details of the show, the time, the place, and all of that stuff. It's actually on our Facebook and Twitter and our Instagram pages right now. This is going to be a pretty big show. 4th of July, a lot of people out. A lot of people are tired of being cooped up. Everything's opening up. People are vaccinated, including me and you. And so, it's just going to be a big show. It kind of reminds me of another big show that you were telling me about on our way to the Pus Cavern that one time. And I think it'd be a good time to kind of reflect on that. Why don't you just tell
Wait,
us
which
about
show? Which show is that?
I'm talking about the show with Rage Against the Machine.
Well, no, it wasn't Rage Against the Machine.
It
It was
was the dude from Rage Against the Machine.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
the Night Watchman, Tom Morello.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he had another band. But
Well, back then it wasn't another band, dude. It was just him, an acoustic guitar, and he would go up on stage and perform.
okay.
And now I believe he does have a band, dude. Like I think they did like a Guitar Center session or something like that on one of those channels, and he had a full on band playing his songs, and
Yeah.
you know
So,
he was such an or he's such an influential dude, man. Like as far as being a guitar, like the stuff you see him do is crazy, man. Like
yeah.
innovative, like what he does with Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, no, I enjoy all of the Rage Against the Machine stuff. I think that Zach De La Rocca's lyrics also add a lot to that guitar. I didn't enjoy, and I know I'm gonna get some hate comments, but I didn't really enjoy the band with Chris Cornell in it. I forgot what the name of it was.
Oh,
Audio
Audio
Slave.
Slave.
Audio Slave.
Yeah.
I didn't like that too much.
I didn't either, dude.
How did
I
you?
was like,
Yeah.
I had a problem with it because the first song that they released, I heard, you hear it come in, it's like, you expected Zach De La Rocca to come in with like, come in it now, you know,
Yeah.
or something. Like,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it comes like this beautiful voice out of this man, you
Yeah.
know, like, because Chris Cornell did have a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And to me, it never just fit the music, dude. Like, his voice never fit.
Yeah.
But in fairness, I never heard more than really the hits that they had. So,
Oh yeah. I couldn't marry the two. It was just I couldn't reconcile it. It was just it wasn't for me, but you know, it was for other people. How did you guys land a gig with Tom, dude?
well, I'll try to keep as many names out of this as possible.
Oh no,
But,
here we go.
so, man, I can't. It was like 2007, 2008, somewhere in that time period, dude. We were our former singer Bryce. He was dating this young lady, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And her mom was, she was known, and she got us on this show because she was running for like a state senate job, or she was trying to get elected into politics.
Yeah.
And so Tom Morello was playing a fundraiser show for her to raise money for her campaign, and she asked if we were interested in playing. It's like, nah, we're cool. We'll pass Tom up, you know, like,
No.
So, of course, we're like, hell yeah, we want to play with Tom Morello. That shit would be dope.
Hell yeah.
So, we had like, we even thought about like trying to play like one of their like the middle of part of one of their songs or something like that. And then we were like, we talked ourselves out of it, dude, because we were like, well, what if we're playing it wrong and he just clowns us afterwards? You know, like,
Yeah. Or just like gets all like pissed off at you for playing the song.
Yeah, so like he's hanging, you know, he was cool. He was up in the green room. We were hanging out and stuff. But he goes on stage that night
Yeah.
as the night watchman, solo act, and he's performing, and people are into him. You know, there's a lot of people there. It's not a packed house, but there's probably a good 150 people there, 200 people there.
That's a
On
lot
the
of
stage
people.
they had. This
Yeah,
was
dude.
back when George W. Bush was running for office.
Yeah.
So on each side of the stage, they had like a George W. Bush head and then a Dick Cheney head. They obviously they weren't supporters.
Yeah. No, obviously. Yeah.
So I go over to one of the heads, dude, because they looked interesting to me. So they're like huge, like this big. I don't know if like huge. I put it on, dude. I look under it and I'm like, oh shit, I can put this thing on?
Yeah.
I put it on. I start bouncing through the crowd, dude.
Dude.
Like with this big ass George W. Bush head on.
Yeah.
Fucking, and Tom Morello didn't like that, dude. he,
Damn.
he got mad, dude. And if I remember right, I was told by Bryce that because I couldn't hear with it on, dude, so I had no idea what was being said about me.
Yeah.
It was because it was real tight on my head. And Bryce was like, "Oh yeah, Tom Morello was like, while you were walking through the crowd, or it might have been when I got up on stage, dude, because I
Dude.
did get up on stage with him, and
Yeah. Oh,
because he was like, oh look at me, I'm the guy with the big ass hat on, or something like that. He like
no. Yeah.
I was stealing his thunder, dude.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So
You.
then I get up on stage with him while he's performing with the George W. Bush head on,
Damn.
and I start doing the Hulk Hogan, dude.
Oh, dude, like the posing, like the.
Like to put the ear up
Oh,
to
oh.
the I start going from side to side, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
So he was. He must have been just. He must have been beyond pissed at you. I mean, because in hindsight, if I was a musician and somebody was up there acting a fool, even joined me on stage, I would probably be pissed too. I mean, what do you think?
uh I'm sure he was pissed. I'm sure he didn't like it. But he never knew that I was in the band before. At least I don't think he knew.
Oh shit! Now he does.
Because he never saw me put the head on, dude. Like, so I have. We took a band picture with him afterwards. Like,
Oh yeah. Did you have the hat on though?
oh, dude, we'll have to. I'll send you the picture.
Oh,
I
we'll,
have
we'll
the
flash.
picture with the head, dude.
We'll flash it up here, dude. Everybody has to see that photo.
I'll send you the pictures of Tom Morello too, man. Like,
So,
with
so
us all with him after the show was over,
yeah.
and
So what was he like afterwards? I mean, did he just like kind of say, "Dude, what the fuck? Why were you on stage and why were you just?"
no, I don't. He never said anything to me about it, so I don't know if he ever even knew that was me up there. Like,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if he knew. Like, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Um, yeah, it was he hung out. He was a cool dude. There's some other people that don't think so, but that's not my story to tell.
So,
But
so other than that though, he was cool and not, because a lot of people when they think of celebrities, me included, some of them are a little stuck up and full of themselves and kind of I don't want to say mean because heavy metal guys, musicians are kind of like mean anyways, for lack
I
of a
don't think
better
they're
word.
mean, dude. I think they're just scary and like people think we're unapproachable, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, because metal is so raw, it's such
yeah.
a hardcore genre that it's just kind of hard. It's like, whoa, is this guy gonna kill me if I try to say hi to him? But was so. I mean, aside from that, was he approachable and like a
I
cool?
think so.
Cool
Like
guy?
everybody was doing shots with him that night up in the green room. Like we were partying up there, hanging out with him. And he was cool, dude. Like,
Yeah.
but I've met other, I don't really consider him a metal musician myself. Um,
What would you consider him?
I think he's a hard rock guitarist with he's got a lot of blues, and I just don't consider him
Yeah.
a metal guitar player. I think he does so much more. He's like a guitar player slash DJ slash. He could probably play metal, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For Rage Against the Machine and what they do, for me, I don't consider him a metal guitar
Yeah.
player.
Yeah. When I think of metal, I think of bands like Metallica.
Right.
Um, more
Slayer.
yeah, Slayer, Megadeth. I think of those guys. I think of Tom Morello and Rage and all that kind of genre as more new metal, where it's like there's hip hop elements and there's DJs involved and there's more rapping and it's yeah, it's more of a new metal sound to me.
I agree. Yeah, dude, like he obviously he's a great guitar player.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So hindsight is 2020, right? Would you have done the same thing? Uh, you know, if you had the opportunity to do it again, would you do the same thing?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my dude. That's my character, man. Like that's what I do. Like I like to have fun. If you can't take a joke, it's not my fault. Like you're
Yeah.
too. You have so much hate for George W. Bush. This dude can't look like an ass making fun of George W. Bush going through the crowd. Like I don't know. For me, he was taking himself too goddamn seriously that night.
Yeah, no,
It was
absolutely.
like,
Yeah, one of the things about the band that I like so much is that it's not political. When bands get political, they alienate, their fans. So
right,
that's what I appreciate that about Malcontent, and about other bands too, that they kind of stay away from the politics. Because of course, music is a universal language and it's meant to be enjoyed by everyone, right?
right.
When you interject partisan politics into music, it just it alienates a certain segment of people. And so I think that he's always been kind of like one of these political kind of acts. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just it's not really my cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea either, dude. I get like some of what he stands for, and like I'm cool with it. But at the same time, dude, like I just feel like when all of your songs and everything that you stand for is solely based on one ideology,
Yeah.
and like that's all you are creating music for is to get your political agenda or feelings out there. Like I just think you're doing it wrong. I get a song from time to time, like that's cool. Like I'm down with that. Like, but every single thing that you do and think of is politically based and politically driven. It's just like,
Yeah. And there's nowhere to go. Because they say that tough times don't last, right? But
right.
uh, you know, if,
And I love Rage Against the Machine, dude. But I will be honest. I don't listen to them as much as I used to, man. I feel like when I listen to it, I'm like, I'm too old to listen to this stuff now. Like I don't, I don't, I don't, I just don't feel. I'm not that angry guy anymore. That I don't feed off of their anger anymore. Like
yeah,
so.
yeah, you're just in a different place, and I don't know of any bands out there that are like Rage, really, really pushing it like that. But they are a sign of the times, I guess.
There is a band that you should check out, dude. That is kind of Rage reminiscent.
Yeah, what is that?
Um, Fever 333.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're an up and coming band right now, dude, and I've listened to a few songs. I hear the Rage element, you know, but they're like I just saw them. They were on they're on some big tour with some pretty well known bands,
Oh,
and
nice.
Buckner's a big supporter of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Heath is a big supporter of them too.
I'll have to
It's
check them out. And they're also kind of like a political band too.
yeah, I believe so. Which is kind of like if every I don't but I don't know them well enough to know if every song is kind of in that same vein.
Yeah.
You know, uh,
No, I get you. I get you. And it's all good. I mean, if they're good, they're good, right? If the music speaks to you, it does. And if it doesn't, then You know, put on some Stevie Wonder or something. I don't know.
It's easy like Sunday morning, baby.
That's right, baby. That's right. Easy like Sunday morning. Well, we are at the 25-minute mark, and I know that you have to go. You got plans tonight. I have plans tonight, and that's doing a lot of video gaming and drinking and, all the other shit that I do. Anyways, I just want to give a shout out. We're missing Heath. Shout out to Heath. Shout out to the boys in Malcontent. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to my family. We're going through a rough time right now, and yeah, that's about it, man. You have
Right on.
you have any shout
Shout
outs?
out to you, Carlos. Thanks for. I know you're going through a difficult time, man, but right on for doing this today. Right on for being there for us. We appreciate it, man. And yeah, shout out to your family.
Thanks so much, and shout out to all the Malco crew too. And don't forget that if you bought a Malcontent shirt and you want to be featured in a little promo video that we're putting together for people representing the Malco crew, don't forget to just snap a selfie of yourself with the shirt on and DM
Looking all
us.
sexy.
Yeah, and DM us, and we'll include it into the video that we do. Yeah, and then thank you everybody who has supported Malcontent, everybody who visits us and who shares our content, everybody who has bought a shirt, everybody who's going to be coming to this show. We have to see you guys on July the 4th, man.
We can't wait. We can't wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna be so, man.
We want to see everybody at this show. Bring friends, bring loved ones. Come and
bring your chairs.
Yeah.
Bring your chairs, bring your beer.
And your sunscreen.
Bring your sunscreen. There's porta potties, there's a dunk tank. It's gonna be yeah.
It's gonna be lit, baby. It's gonna be lit like these young motherfuckers be saying.
It's gonna be a banger, as the kids today say.
Yeah. All right then, y'all. I think that's gonna do it for us. We'll catch you later.
Later, guys. Peace.
Peace.